Hey guys, Mika here, and it's a more better. I'm sure a lot of you recognize it already from the headstock and the beautifulness of this ukulele. I'm bringing you folks a custom Chuck more better ukulele, more better than anything else out there. But this is one of the cream of the crop ukulele customs that you can have literally in the entire world. It's always a treat to be able to play one, be able to share a Chuck Moore with you folks, because it just doesn't come up often. So I bring you here a very gorgeous curly koa, Chuck Moore ukulele. So nice, really golden with the dark streaks of the line, perfectly book match. Really nice curly koa here on the front. Big wide grains, the curls here on the sides and even on this side, spectacular. And then here on the back, whew, really nice. Almost has that like that teepee kind of shape on the back, and then it kind of meets up right here. Really nice curly koa, accented. Always can never go wrong with having that ebony binding to have that really stark contrast with the nice golden curly koa with the dark brown, nice dark jet black ebony binding here on the back and the top. Got a simple wood purfling right here around the body of the instrument. Really nice abalone shell here on the rosette, with a like a white or a wood purfling here around the center or around the rosette. And on the inside of the sound hole, we also have a ebony like binding on the inside of the sound hole. Here on the side, we have a nice little side sound port, again with that ebony binding on the sound port. Really nice. Man, I just can't get over how how crazy that curly koa is, especially on the side. It just really stands out, and my gosh, it's so nice. We have your ebony bridge, ebony fretboard, and ebony faceplate with the gloss finish here on the faceplate. And I want to turn your folks' attention here to the nice simple little detail that Chuck did here. He went ahead and cut out a strip of that abalone here and put it on the bottom of the bridge right here. It's a nice little aesthetic touch. It just really complements, again, that rosette with the abalone right here. But it's really nice when, either you put an abalone strip or maybe some luthiers put a curly koa strip, but it's really nice detail and aesthetics here on the bottom. Really nice two palm tree design here on the top. So we have curly koa here as like the tree trunk going up. Then we have nice little different colors of, I really like the detail of that. Really nice different types of abalone here on the top, and I mean color, in terms of like this one tree right here is very green, and then this one is like almost purplish bluish with the green. So it's like two different types of palm trees, but it's really cool. Just attention to detail again with Chuck Moore's ukuleles. Really nice the gold tuners here on the top, and then the black and gold toe tuners here on the back, gloss finish on the neck. You can have your abalone buttons right here, your shell on your fret 5, 7, 10, double on the 12, and then one last one on the 15. And then you even have the mother pearl inlay dots here on the side of the fretboard. So this is, man, just such a clean looking instrument. I mean, I want it. I really want it. So lucky you, for any of those of you who have the ability to have this in your hands, be able to play something like this. Very lucky. So make this yours before I grow too attached to it. Yeah. So I feel like that with all the Chuck Moore ukuleles. It's just such a treat to be able to play these things. Just coming from a musician standpoint, for those of you who know, Chuck Moore ukuleles can range from being some of the most beautiful pieces of artwork you've ever seen, on top of the playability and the sound of this instrument, to more, I would say I'll put this more like in the musician category, where it's more straightforward. It's not super decked out with some of his super nice inlays and artwork with like beautiful hula girls, or just more trees or waterfalls and all those kinds of great things. But for me as a musician, I really appreciate this kind of instrument because the beauty speaks in the simplicity of just having some of the craziest curly koa here on the front, especially the sides and the back, having that nice black, having just a simple, abalone rosette here, and just having a nice clean fretboard with the fret markers, and then just a nice simple headstock. There's just so much beauty in the simplicity of it. But as a musician, it's really nice to have that because there's nothing distracting on the instrument in terms of when we're playing and we're in the zone and stuff like that. So I just love how clean this instrument is, and how just like there's just so much beauty in it with its simplicity, and it has all the just the ornamental things that a musician like myself would look for. Absolutely amazing instrument. So now going with the sound, I mean, yeah, it's a Chuck Moore ukulele. I mean, you're just gonna. What I really like about Chuck's ukuleles is that there's a nice punchiness on the A string. It's very pronounced. It has a lot of clarity, and you don't have to press hard to get that little ping, especially like. It's so nice here on the A string. Even on the E string, really, really clean. I love how articulate Chuck's instruments are. But there's a nice sense of warmth too. There's a nice sense of that traditional warm sound that you're gonna get from the ukulele, especially when you use the coal wood. You get that nice traditional kind of older sound that you're looking for, especially when you're playing Hawaiian music. It's just really, really, really nice. But again, when I'm playing up here, it just sings. All the way up here. Nice little sustain, warmth. Really, really nice. So yeah, Chuck Moore's is just always a treasure to play. Just so much goodiness going on with this instrument. Nice sense of warmth, a lot of sense of mids, a lot of that higher clarity, and that treble. With Chuck Moore's, you're not going to get too much of like that boominess or that low end response, which can be a good thing depending on the ukulele, because sometimes if you have too much of a low response, it might take away from how much you get of the mid sound of the sound spectrum. It might take away from maybe the clarity of the instrument. So this instrument really highlights the mid-range and especially like the upper, like the clarity of the instrument. But you're still gonna get that nice warm, resonance with the low G string. But this ukulele really excels with, say, fingerstyle. If you want that traditional kind of sounding Hawaiian type of feel, this instrument is really perfect for that. So without further ado, blah blah blah, let's go ahead and get into playing this fantastic instrument. So check it out. is what this ukulele would sound like with a bit of strumming.